Hello, we are on the road again. We're just off on a little mini adventure this weekend. We are going to the Bell Inn at Wendens Ambo. We're just one night stopover because I'm doing a run tomorrow at Duxford. So I thought we'd make a weekend of it and maybe do a little bit of vlogging. The pub we're staying at, it was recently featured on Rebecca's channel. I forget the whole name of it. What is it, David?
It's A Motorhome Life of Hank and Marvin, and it's a really good channel if you're looking for like nighttime stopovers, because she does a lot of visiting pubs. I think she's doing the world record actually for the most amount of pubs stayed in on a motorhome for a whole year. Yeah. So I think she's planning on doing a lot more.
Anyway, yeah, so she featured this a little while ago. It looked really nice, so we're actually going to give it a go. But we're just going to stop off at Tesco's on the way, get a few essentials for breakfast and stuff like that, because I'll need something nice after my run.
Probably a bottle of wine and all.
Yeah, no, I'm running in the morning, I can't have wine.
Oh, I'll have a bottle of wine then.
Nothing like that. We'll see. Anyway, we'll talk to you later.
Arrived at the Bell at Wendens Ambo. So we got told to park on the bit of grass behind the car park, and it's massive. We're parked by a nice little hill, and through the other side of that hill is a nice little pond with loads of fish inside. We're just going to have lunch, then we're going to go for a little walk, and then this evening we've got dinner at the pub. Now, I just went and spoke to them, and actually the pub's not open indoors, and the idea is that anyone that eats will be eating outside in the marquee because it allows them to socially distance. So they're obviously taking it very serious, which is great. So yeah, we'll let you know how we get on. How quintessentially British. A red telephone box and an old-fashioned post box. The telephone box is actually a library. You see inside, you've got books, and you've also got jigsaw puzzles. So you've got this lovely little green on the corner just behind the telephone box I showed you. You've got the football goal, you've got a nice little playground there, really nice, no graffiti, nothing like that. And yeah, I think we're heading up this way, Claire, down that path. We're going to try and find Audley End. We found some really nice cottages.
They're beautiful.
Claire thinks they're beautiful. Our cottage is beautiful too.
Yeah.
And then look at the church just through the trees with all the sunshine on it. Lovely. Look at that. We found fields, and more fields. Gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but you can hear the M11 from here, and it doesn't half make a racket. I think that is the only thing that lets the sight down. We found a track, but sadly no trains. I found a Tessie too. And the other side of the railway bridge brings us out here. Look at that. Like all good things, our countryside walks come to an end. We're now on the road. However, one good thing that comes of being on the road is that you find road signs. So at least we can see where we're at and where we need to turn to go back. I believe that Audley End House is down there on the left, but I think we've already walked too far for Tessie. So we're going to head back now to the Bell. Just coming back into the village now, and we're greeted with another quintessentially British sight. The sight of a cricket green in a village. I think we've just got to turn left up here, through the churchyard, through by the post box where the park is, and then we're back. So everything is outdoors here at the minute. Because of COVID, the pub is closed indoors. They've got a huge marquee, and in the marquee, I don't know if you can see it, just the white through there. In the marquee is a bar and tables, or you can sit outdoors. And then obviously you've got this area up here for the camper vans. So I've just been down there and I've just ordered us a drink. Be rude not to. Claire's having a look through the menu, see what we fancy. But we're back at the van, having a nice little drink outside the van. This place is perfect.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's really peaceful as well. You can hear a little bit of noise from the pub garden, but it's not very rowdy. It's very civilised.
No, it's not.
Still very peaceful.
The only thing I will say is, and I did say it on one of the other clips, you can hear the dull drum of the M11.
Yeah, that's true.
Because literally you come under the M11 bridge, or is it over, just before you come into the village. You can see that this is where your pond is. You can go out to the middle and you can have a little look round. You see the size of some of them fish. I ain't got one of them snazzy filters. That means that you can see through water on this phone, but you should be able to see some of the fish. And little lily pads, and then you can just about see the van just up there with the awning up.
Right, we're all settled at a nice table. David's gone to order some dinner. You can still see Varney just popped up there on the hill, and the sun coming through the trees. We brought Jessie's the top part of her bed with us so she can sit there and hopefully be good. I've got a pizzle to keep her quiet when we have our dinner. Hopefully that'll work. But she's had a long walk as well, so she should be content enough to sit there. She normally is, to be fair. She's looking around desperately for Daddy.
I've just ordered the food and we've now got a vibrating buzzer. This is how they maintain sort of contact-free service. Basically, you've got up there, you see that wooden area, you've got toilets one side, but the other side is like an outdoor bar where you place your order. And then over just outside the main pub, you've got your food area. So you're going to take your receipt up to the food area. They swap the receipt for a buzzer so they know what they've got to cook. And then the buzzer will come back and it'll go off when you've got to go and collect your food. So yeah, all very good. So Claire's dinner's arrived. I've got to go back for mine in a minute. She's having 2 bacon and brie pizzas. Bacon, brie and cranberry on a pizza. We'd never seen it before, so we had to try it. And then we got chips, garlic bread. Is that all yours, Claire?
No, it's not, cheeky.
Oh, we're sharing it.
And Pizzle's... Pizzle. Jessie's not going to be left out because she's got a pizzle.
Yeah.
Is that this, Tessie?
Because otherwise she'll be hassling us because there's bloody cheese on that pizza.
Tessie's got a little pizzle.
Tessie, you take the pizzle, right? And we'll have our dinner. After dinner, we had 2 delicious desserts. Claire had sticky toffee pudding and custard, and I had fudge brownie and ice cream. Then it was time for bed, said Zebedee.
They didn't tell us about the cockerel at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I think there might be 2.
Oh.
I'm not sure what's keeping me awake more. The cockerel or Claire trying to film the noise of the cockerel.
So it's Sunday morning, we're up, we've packed everything away and had a cuppa. It's now ready for me to get on my game face and my running clothes. Bit nervous because it's the first running event of the year that's not been cancelled. I think they've got a load of COVID procedures in place, but yeah, still a little bit nerve-wracking. But yeah, I'm going to do it. It's only a 5k, but it's going to be a medal to add to my little collection. and it'll be the first one of the year. So a bit nervous, a bit excited, but let's do it. Hello, here we are at the start. Well, we're in a queue for the start. It's all socially distanced. It's all got lots of one-way systems in place. It's really, really good. So I was a little bit nervous, but I feel a bit more confident with it now. So you can hear a guy on a tannoy, so I don't know how well this is going to come out, but I'll update you later.
So Claire and her friend Paula have gone for a run. We are at an event at Duxford, actually. They're running around the airfield. But yeah, me and Tessie are going to have a nice little rest up. And I've got the iPad, so that means I can catch up on a few vloggers. I'm not going to tell you who I'm watching, because I don't want to be accused of favouritism or anything like that. But yeah, I'm going to watch some good old vlogs.
We did it! Woo! Me and Paula, this is my friend Paula from work. I forgot to introduce you before, but we smashed it, didn't we, Paula? We did. Yeah. So we're going to have a social distance high five. Yeah.
Tessie's appointed herself lookout duty, trying to wait and see when her mum's coming back. Tessie! Nothing can get her attention away. Hello! We are back home after that night away and after Claire's run. Yeah. And as you can see how close I am to Claire now, she's had her shower and she's smelling all right. So we thought it'd be a good time to do the sign off.
Fresh as a daisy now.
She's as fresh as a daisy now. But no, we had a really great stay at the Bell at Wendens Ambo. It was great. The only thing that slightly let it down was the cockerel at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. But sometimes if you stay in the countryside, you have to put up with these things, don't you? Yeah. But no, really enjoyed it. Great place to stay, great place to eat. And watch this space, because I was speaking to the guy behind the bar last night. I said, well, what are you going to do for winter? Because all of the food is outside, either in the garden or in the marquee. Anyway, apparently for winter, they are going to build a massive log cabin restaurant outside, and it's going to be a winter wonderland. So we're really looking forward to that.
I love the sound of it, and it sounds good.
And yeah, we'll pop back and we'll have a look at that. So yeah, we've got a bit of a busy afternoon this afternoon. I've got to paint the fence and we've got to go and do the food shopping. So I think we'll probably wrap it up there. Have you got anything to add? Do you want to add anything about your run?
No, so it was a good run. It was flat, a bit windy, it was quite warm as well. But yeah, no, we did it. We just shuffled along really, because my friend's still a bit injured, so she's coming back from injury, and I thought, well, I'll just do it as a leisurely run rather than try and get a PB or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm glad I did it, and it was the first one I've done this year properly, and I was a little bit nervous at the start. You know, you don't know how it's going to be, but everything was really, really well organised. So yeah, I felt quite confident with it all, really.
And you had a handsome man make you a bacon sandwich when you got back to the van.
I did, yeah, and I'm lucky.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky.
Are you agreeing that I'm handsome? Oh, kiss a little kiss.
I don't want to do that.
Well, we'll see if we edit that out or not, depends. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, you guys know what to do, but I'll get Claire to remind you what they got to do.
Please like, comment and subscribe.
Exactly. And where else are we?
Instagram, Facebook and Twitter.
She got it right, you know. So yeah, give us a like, give us a subscribe, chat to us on all of those platforms, and have a cracking week ahead. Thanks for watching. See you soon.